Okay, so I'm really bored, so I'm gonna just take a survey really quick. And it's online because I'm not smart enough to make up my own survey. The first question is, if you could change your name, what would you change it to? My name's kind of awesome. Like, I used to hate it a lot, but it's Kayla, and it rhymes with everything, and people make up fun of it, and you could sing the last, like, Kayla, like, it's perfect. But if I had to change my name to anything, it would probably be to Optimus Prime, because I think it's perfect. Number 2 is, how are you feeling? And I'm kind of tired. I just took some hydrocodone. I got my wisdom teeth taken out last week. So much fun. But I also had a crown put in yesterday, and they kind of exposed the nerve when they took out my temporary crown. So that's been really sensitive to heat and cold, and I really like pizza and I really like ice cream. So it's Thanksgiving, and I had a lot of that today when I could actually eat. So I took some hydrocodone because my wisdom teeth were bothering me, and because I ate hot and cold food when I shouldn't have, because I love food and I don't care what the doctor says. Third question, have you ever kissed someone of the same sex? No. Not yet. Just say, Scarlett Johansson, if you're out there watching, yeah. I have a list of girls that I would totally make out with, but none of them go to school with me, and none of them are people that I actually know. That's like Mila Kunis, yeah, hey, Jennifer Lawrence, you know, just hot Hollywood girls that I would kiss, but I don't like girls, so I haven't kissed one. Fourth question is, what do you think of your siblings? They're different. Okay, my stepsister I haven't spoken to since high school because our parents got divorced. I've seen her like once or twice for her wedding and all that stuff, but we don't really get along. She's really cool and I love her, but I don't talk to her. And my brother lives in a state that's like 18 hours away from me, and I don't really talk to him, but he's awesome. If there's anybody that ever is giving me shit, he's just like, I will beat the crap out of them, which is funny because he's a little twig and he can't do anything, but it's sweet and I love it. Number 5, if you could have one superpower, what would you prefer to have? This is one that I have thought of for a very long time because there's so many different superpowers. I don't want to be one of those stupid people who are like, I would fly, because I've been on roller coasters where you're in the Superman flying position like, woo, and your hair does not work with that. That shit doesn't work at all. Like, it's all like in your face, and how can you see when you fly? You'll be like running into birds and they'll be like, what the fuck is up with you right now? So I would never fly, never choose the flight thing, ever. You want to be really fast? Work out. Run. You can be fast. It's not a fucking superpower. I think my superpower would be more along the lines of, let's say, Wolverine, kind of. I mean, that is cool. And, like, you can't die. There's nothing that anybody can do to you. You can get shot in the fucking head and you live. What kind of shit is that? That is so cool. Or I would do, something with, like, you seen Hellboy? Read the comic books? The girl who, like, turns herself on fire. That's kind of cool, too. Like, piss me off, I'll light on fire, and then everybody dies. Like, that'd be really cool. So it'd either be, like, knife, hand, or burning flesh. Yeah. Number 6, are you a smiley person? No. No. Number 7, how many times have you kissed someone of the opposite sex? I don't fucking know. Like, I don't want to say that I'm a whore or anything, but my last boyfriend, it lasted like 3 years. Do you count how many different people you have kissed? Because that's a smaller list. But how many individual times you have kissed somebody? Yeah, that's like counting the number of times I've watched Power Rangers. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't even ask that kind of fucking question. So I have no idea. Number 8, tell me a fact about yourself. Well, I have really cool glasses. Pretty fucking sweet. Don't really drive with them. They don't really fit that well. Can't see, but I'm a star. I don't... Oh, cool, the tag's still on this shit. I don't have any fun facts about me. I'm not that interesting. There's nothing really fun to... Yeah, I'm good. Number 8, honestly, who is your best friend? I have a friend back home, because I'm at school right now, like 3 hours away. Kind of sucks. But my friend back home is probably my best friend. I've known him since kindergarten. But down here at school, there's not really a ton of people that I get along with, because they're all like 5 years younger than me, because I did the whole, I'm going to take a year off of school thing, which was stupid, but my best friend's probably the one at home who is trying to kill me at every possible, like, he wants me dead. It's pretty great. I'm not one of those girls who's like, I'm friends with guys because there's less drama. It's more of, I'm friends with guys because I like the stuff that guys like, comic books, football, boobs, yeah. What's your relationship status? Very single, very happy. Don't want to get into it. I mean, if fucking Channing Tatum was here, like, date me, I would totally do it. I would like hop on that train. But other than that, there's like, okay, like 7 brother husbands that I have. They're all famous. None of them would ever date me. Victor Cruz, I would totally have your delicious caramel babies. But other than those people, Robert Downey Jr., he's too old for me. He has a wife. He has kids. I don't fucking care. Ryan Reynolds, break up with that bitch. I am right here. But, yeah, I'm single, and I'm happy about it. I go to school, don't have time, math major, 5 math classes, I work, I try to have a social life. I don't want to deal with that bullshit where, like, every guy that I've been with has been such a girl. One of them even cried for 20 minutes because his socks were dirty. That shit don't fly with me. I don't want to deal with some guy with a vagina. Like, I don't care. I don't want that. Number 11, are you happy that way? I think yes, I am. Number 12, what do you think of your country? It's great. It's pretty fucked up in a lot of other aspects. The whole gay marriage thing not being legal for the majority of the states. That really sucks. The way that people are freaking out. Did you know, for the election, everybody's fucking pissed off that Obama won. Nobody wanted him to win, even though the popular vote went to him, the electoral vote went to him, my fucking vote went to him, whatever. This is what pisses me off about this country. You cannot, for one goddamn second, say that you like somebody because the other person will fucking piss you off so much. I made the mistake of being on Facebook for election day. Didn't have class until 11 or 12 the next morning. I don't even fucking know at this point. It's Thanksgiving break. I don't know when my classes are. No fucking clue. So, I made the mistake of going on Facebook when the votes were all counted. Well, majority of the votes were counted and Obama was elected president. And this idiot posted on Facebook that the only people who voted for Obama were black, on welfare, and unemployed. And I'm sitting here like, hey, yeah, I'm white, I am not on welfare, and I work with you. I cover your shift tomorrow. So, it's just ridiculous. Another girl said that she wanted to have an abortion because she didn't want her unborn child to be born during the Obama administration. Now, Romney wanted to make sure you couldn't have an abortion, so at least you still have that option at this point. Politics in this country, stupid. The gay marriage in this country not being legal, stupid. Don't even get me on the marijuana thing because I don't give a shit. I don't smoke marijuana. It's not interesting to me. I don't really drink that much either. I'm like boring, I know. But I just don't care. But for the rest of the stuff in this country, there's a lot of opportunities that we get that like other countries don't get, which is pretty cool. Like the whole women can vote. Awesome. Don't get shot when you walk out on the street. Hopefully, sometimes it happens, but yeah, it's cool. I'm not planning on moving anytime soon unless it's to Ireland, just because Ireland's awesome. And oh my god, I sound like a Valley girl. Anyway, question 13. If you could swap lives with one of your friends, who would you swap lives with? Okay, let's see. What friends are these? Like, what friends do I have? No, I wouldn't swap lives with any of my friends. I think that if I had to swap lives with one of my friends, then I would have to deal with myself, like being friends with me. And I can't do that. I'm a lot to handle, and I'd probably beat the shit out of myself. So I would not switch lives with any of my friends. Tell me some lyrics from the song you were listening to. Not listening to anything. But the last thing I was listening to was the Taylor Swift soundtrack. Well, not soundtrack, her album. Because shit is like fucking catchy. We are never, ever, ever get back together. Like, who is that to? I want to know what your life is like. This is crazy. I don't even have anybody that I'm going to ever sing that to. Because I'm like, you've probably dated more people in the last month than I've dated in my life. But so catchy. Like, it's like crack for your ears. It's ridiculous. Number 15, what does the song remind you of? Cocaine. I don't do cocaine, but it just eargasm all the way. Number 16, are you easily offended? Not really. On some things I'm offended. I don't want to know if it would be offended or just easily pissed off. Because, okay, let's put it this way. I go to bed at like 3 in the morning. I have an 8 a.m. class, and I can't drive to campus without paying for it, so I have to take the bus. So I have to be up, ready, and out of here by like 7 in the morning. So I only have 1 cup of coffee until I get home at 3 at night. Because all of my classes are that close together, and it fucking sucks. So I'm not really easily offended, I'm just easily pissed off. Football games, don't ever talk to me during a football game. Like, I went off on my mother, my own mother, because she was in the room. And whenever she's in the room, my team loses. So I got pissed off and just started yelling at my mom, which was so bad, and I had to apologize later. But, I wasn't offended that she was in the room. I was just pissed that my team was losing, and football fans are superstitious, so it happens. Number 17. Have you ever had your heart broken? If so, how? Yes. So broken. And it was recently. This is the worst thing that's ever gone on in my entire life. Fucking hostess! Where are you? How am I going to live without my mini muffins, my Twinkies, my ding-dongs, my ho-hos? What do you think? I work at a prison over the summer. These people get Twinkies and ho-hos like every fucking day. How are they going? There's going to be riots. They're going to be like, I'm in prison. The only thing I have to look forward to is my fucking ho-hos. I don't got no ho-hos. What am I supposed to do without a ho-ho? So, yeah, my heart is broken. How am I going to eat my Twinkies without my little knife and fork, pretending to be fucking fancy? Shit isn't going to work anymore. What am I supposed to eat with a knife and fork now? Steak? Shit ain't cool. Okay, I'm done. 18. Have you ever thrown up on someone? Yeah. It was great. So, my mom was married to my stepdad, who I hated, and I was pretty much the reason they got divorced, which was kind of cool. I appreciate it. I like being the reason for people's unhappiness. But his mother came to town, and anybody who's worse than him is his mother. Like, she made my mom cut her toenails, and that's just disgusting. So she had to sleep on the bottom bunk because I was like 8 and I had bunk bed in my room. So I was on the top bunk, and I guess I got sick, and I threw up overboard like it was a boat, and the floor was ocean or some shit like that. But I just threw up overboard, and got on her, and she was still sleeping, and I never wiped it off, and she kind of like rolled in it all night. But I think my vomit was karma. Like, you were a bitch. Karma. So, yes, I have thrown up on someone, and it was awesome. Number 19, do you hide your feelings? I have a vagina, so no. I don't know how to hide my feelings. There's times when girls can hide your feelings where you're like, what's wrong? And you're like, nothing. When obviously something is wrong. So when you think you're hiding your feelings, you're really like, nothing's wrong, you little whore. I fucking hate you. So I don't hide my feelings very well, and I don't think I should. I do in a professional standing. Like, I used to work at Walmart as a cashier, and you can't just be like, you're a dick and I don't want to serve you. Like, there was this man who came up, and we help mentally handicapped people came through my line. They had helpers. And the guy behind them came up to me while they were still there, and they were like, he was like, are those some retarded folk? And I'm sitting there like, oh, no, I wanted to bitch slap this guy. He was saying it in such a tone, he's like, what are these fucking retards doing here? Like, you don't say that. These people are just shopping. So when I'm in a work standpoint, I hide my feelings so much, because I also work at an all-male prison, and you can't show a lot of emotion there, because these people feed off that shit. So I pretty much just talk about Pokemon and Mr. Kool-Aid Man, who was on the parade today, which was awesome. But yeah, I hide my feelings at work. I don't hide them anywhere else, because I have ovaries, and they make me explode with emotions, feelings, glitter. Number 20, do you have a really big secret? I use Dove deodorant. I don't have any really big secrets, because I have a big fucking mouth, and I tell like fucking everything to everybody, whether they want to hear it or not. So I think my biggest secret at this point is that I have Christmas maracas. Little green, little red maraca. Yep, that's my biggest secret. Yeah, I don't really think there's any bigger secrets than that, because I just don't keep them very well. Number 21, what do you like most in a person? When they're not around me, it's awesome. I really like sarcastic sense of humor. Like, I don't want to be the only like jackass in the room. It'd be really cool if I was not like the biggest douche in the room, so I'd feel better about myself. So I really like it when somebody's funny, but not to the point where you're like hurting somebody else emotionally. I don't want to be the cause of somebody's like, I hate myself. I don't want to be that person. But if you like, you gotta walk the line like Johnny Cash, like country. What do you hate most in a person? Fucking big hair. There is no damn reason why a girl has to have a ginormous head. Like, your head is the size of the moon. And then you're doing like fucking Marge Simpson hair where your bun's like all up in this. And I am always sitting behind this person in a class, like a math class, where you have to see this. Like, I am sitting there like, I'm sitting here trying to take my notes, trying to do good. Oh, the teacher decides to actually write on the board. Cool. Let me dip, dive, and jump around to see around the stupid idiot who woke up. This is my 8 a.m. class. You obviously woke up at like 5 and were thinking, let me build a building on my head of hair. Like, this shit is not cool. You do not need the Sears Tower up here. This is not radio signal. Like, I don't get cell service in this building. You are obviously not helping anybody with your hair like all up in this. It's not attractive. And even if it was attractive, because I don't have a penis, so I don't know if that's attractive for men, just don't do common courtesy. I will shank you. So, what I hate most in a person, big hair. I'm shallow. Ever cried on a holiday? If yes, why? Does my birthday count? Because I cried a lot on my birthday. Not this year, not last year. Yeah. I was a little bitch for a really long time, and I always cried on my birthday when I didn't get my little pony that smelled like butterflies and rainbows. Yeah. Number 24. What's one word to describe yourself? Batman. Yeah, Batman. Number 25. How many times have you and your best friends fallen out? My best friend, like right now, my best friend and I have had a falling out once. And it wasn't really like, we never really got mad at each other. I went to college somewhere, well, he went to college somewhere else. I got a boyfriend who didn't like the fact that I was best friends with another guy and thought we were going to bone every second we were together. So we didn't talk for like 2.5 years. We made plans to make coffee, and then we never went to get the coffee. And it was just a joke of like, who's going to bail out today? And usually it was me, because I was tired and didn't feel like going, and didn't feel like consoling my boyfriend who was like, hey, he's got a penis, you can't hang out with him, your parts match. Like, ooh, no. So we had one falling out. I don't really consider a lot of other people my best friends, because they're usually, like, I'm usually friends with somebody for like a year or two, and then they get all PMS-y and their like vaginas spew out hatred towards Kayla, so they start hating on me, and I don't want to deal with the fucking drama, so I just back off and play on my Game Boy, and yeah. Number 26. Who was the last person you kissed on the cheek? Oh my god. That's not normal. My, Leroy? My stuffed bear? Isn't he cute? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I got this in marching band. So I guess this would be the last thing I kissed on the cheek. I don't kiss people on the cheek. I have a bubble. One of those people. Don't get in my bubble. Like, surrounding me. I will murder you. So, I have not kissed a person on the cheek in, like, God, 4 years. I don't even remember who that was. I just don't do it. Sorry. Nose. Number 27. Do you like braces? I have been through a lot of dental work recently. I had my wisdom teeth taken out. I had a cracked filling replaced. I had temporary crown. When that came out, they exposed the nerve. I had permanent crown put in. I have had 19 shots in my mouth in the last 2 weeks. Anything related to the mouth and dental procedures, I don't like. Don't like it. Metal shards in your mouth, not cool. No, I don't like braces. Fine for other people. If they make you look better in the long run, cool. Miley Cyrus, get your shit together. Get some fucking braces. Invisalign that shit and you'll be fine. But for me, I'm not ever getting braces. They want to give me a retainer because my jaw pops. Like, I don't know if you can hear this, but like... So, they want a retainer so that I can sleep at night without my teeth being all fucked up. But no, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it, period. Number 28, what color is your room? Beautiful shade of white. Isn't it glorious? Yeah, I live in university apartments, so I could paint the room, but I already put up my posters, and these are like fucking awesome tin posters. So I'll show you in a second. Here we go. Here's my tin posters of Batman. Oh, that's fucked up. Captain America, Green Lantern, and Iron Man. And they're made of tin, and they take a shit ton of shit to put up, and I just didn't want to deal with it, because once I paint it, I have to paint it white again at the end of the year, so I left it white, put some Hunger Games, oh, that side, Hunger Games posters up, got me a Simpsons calendar, other posters, and it's white. Except for my red curtains, because nothing says home like a bleeding vagina of windows. So, room is white. Okay. 29. Have you ever been cheated on? Yup. Every boyfriend. Every single one of them cheated. It's great. love that people can stay, like, well, you know where the song from Spice Girls, when two become one? Yeah, no, it's when two become six. So I've been cheated on a lot, and it sucks, but you get over it, and it's fine. It's like, I've never cheated on anybody, and I never would, but it happens. I'm young, people are stupid, and whatever, I don't care. 30, what's your MSN name? I haven't fucking used MSN in like 10 years. I have no clue. I think it was something stupid like Frodo Flute Freak or some shit like that. I have no idea what my MSN name is. Oh my god, that's like, what's your MySpace name? Ledendon, because it meant turkey in French, and that was my MySpace name. That's the only one I remember. Ever wonder what it's like to be the opposite sex? Fucking yes. So my friends think I'm weird because I have this thing where like I know what I would do if I could have a penis for like one day, and everybody thinks it's weird, but fucking have you heard of the penis copter? Where a guy, like, pelvic motion, I don't know if this is what Elvis was actually attempting to do. I don't know how it works because I don't have like a schlong hanging out between my legs. But when you do some sort of motion, your penis goes like, wee, like penis copter. But I want to do a penis copter 5, which is where you have one person penis coptering and another person penis coptering until your penises touch. So they're like, woo, 5. So that's one of the things I would do, and I don't care to know what it would be like to be the opposite sex, as in like don't shower or shave and smell weird and throw footballs. Well, I would throw footballs, but I don't really care what it'd be like with that. But I know all of the things I would try to do if I had like a penis and balls, which is weird, but I have a lot of free time on my hands sometimes, and these are just things I think of, like trying to do a push-up with it, or drawing a face on it and naming it and putting a crown on it and telling people, hey, would you like to meet Prince Charles? And then whipping it out. Oh god, I should never have a penis. Okay, so yeah, I have wondered, and that's what I would do. 32, ever heard of Shane Dawson? No, I have not. 33, when is your birthday? October! Not the 1st. It's the 11th. Woo! October 11th. Number 34, who is your crush? Strawberry Crush. It's so good. Have you had it? Oh my god, Strawberry Crush is delicious. Now, I don't have a crush right now. There's guys that I think that are hot, some guys that I think that are funny, but none of them would I invite over to my room and be like, hey, let's face talk with our faces. Like, no, I don't have one. For 35, what's your favorite song? That's a fucking loaded question. Oh my god. Shit. I have no fucking clue what my favorite song is right now. You already know that I was listening to Taylor Swift. I'm not a huge country fan. I like Taylor Swift. I like Carrie Underwood. And old school Garth Brooks. Done. Period. That's it that I like from them. I like to listen to Roman's Revenge by Nicki Minaj and Eminem, because I just think that Eminem needs a hug. He just seems really mad okay, a girl was illegally downloading music, which everybody has done. I don't know how to do it. I don't really care, because I'm like, whatever, $2. So I was a musician, still kind of am, so I have no problem paying for it, but she illegally downloaded his music, so he tied her arms and legs to the bed, set up a camera, and pissed on her twice. That is not okay. This man needs a hug. Okay, she could just give him $5. Just like, here, sorry, bro. But no, he's going to pee on her. This is not all that he does on a bed. There's another song where he, like, lights some girl on fire. But, yeah, I like to hear the really angry song because it makes me feel like I have a reason to always be angry, because I'm always pissed off at everybody. So I like that song right now. Name one person you cannot stand. Just one? Shit. I have to limit it to one. Oh my god. Awkward silence. I don't know. Justin Bieber. Fucking hate that kid. Oh my god. Like, when are you going through puberty, you freak? I don't like him. Okay, number 37. Aren't we excited to go through this list? It's been half an hour. What's 3 of your favorite things right now? Favorite things? Food? Particularly cheese? Number 1, I love cheese and bacon. Cheese and bacon. It's number 1. They just go together. Like, they are perfect. Number 2, football. Colts. Woo! Rookie team. We're doing really good. So, I love the Colts. And, number 3 is lotion. Not like a weird thing, but I like the smell of lotion. I have some fruity lotion. I have some cherry blossom lotion, and I have some peppermint lotion. So I'm really into smelling like a lady for the first time in my life. So, what can you not stand? Constant motion. This is so easy. So, you know those girls in class that'll like cross their legs and then their foot will be like this all the time? I can't fucking stand that. I'm sitting there staring at it, like thinking of all the different ways I can stab something into their damn foot, into the ground, so that it'll never move again. I hate constant motion. I hate it. I hate the people who like eat their nails. Like, that is not food. Bacon is food. Cheese is food. Fingernails, not food. Don't eat your nails. Don't do it. It's disgusting. Like, clip them or, like, rip them. That's what I do. I mean, these are my nails. I don't do anything to them. When they get too long, I'm usually like, rip, which is probably really bad, but I smell like a girl, so I guess that counts, right? Number 39, what turns you off? When you have a penis, but make me question whether or not you have a vagina. Yeah, that's a huge turnoff. Like, I do not want to think about possibly being in a relationship with somebody when I have to be the man. I want to be the little princess sometimes. Like, I want to be the one that's like, oh my god, I can't do that. Like, I don't want to do that every day, but I don't want to be the one who's consoling you because, oh my god, some person looked at you weird, or, oh, you don't think you're pretty today? Like, you shouldn't give a shit. You're a man. It doesn't matter if you're pretty. So my biggest turnoff is, like, insecurity. I think you might have ovaries and it's confusing me. Like, are you pregnant right now? So that's a big turnoff. Number 40, what's your favorite thing about you? This thing. I like my nose. Which is crazy because my favorite thing is not a personality trait. It's my nose. Look at it and like, it's adorable. It's a button. God, I sound vain. No, I really like my nose, which is weird because we have this thing where, like, my mom's side of the family, whenever they cry, their nose is like bright red for like 6 hours, which I have that too, but luckily I don't cry that often unless somebody, which happened recently at the dentist when they're like, hey, after insurance, pay $2,000. Like, then it was a little bit of like the what the fuck, like cry tears, but not like wah, like. So that's the only thing I hate about my favorite part is that when I do cry at, like, Marley and Me, that fucking movie, I had to pause that fucking movie because I was crying so loud that I couldn't hear it anymore. So, least favorite part about my favorite part of my body is that it turns really red when I get emotional. Yeah. Rainy days or snowy days? This is difficult because I was in marching band. When it rained, if it was lightning, we didn't have to go outside. So sometimes I was like, woo, rainy days. But snowy days are awesome when you don't have to go out into it. But they both kind of suck right now. I live on a walking campus, so I have to deal with the weather. And I don't have winter boots right now. My coat is a fucking hoodie. And I don't know if you know this, but girls spend like $50 on hoodies, and they're not even fucking warm. So I go to the men's section at Kmart because I'm a fucking cheap ass, and I wanted to go and look at their Colts shorts and pajama pants because men's pajama pants are fucking comfortable. So I go there, and I look at their hoodies, and they're fucking $20, and they're like an insulated coat. They've got like fur on the inside, like a little heater. It's like tucked in your pocket and like 6 hoods that go up. But a girl will pay $20 for a hoodie and we get like fucking silk hoodie. That's like the thinnest little thing in the world. So rainy days or snowy days was the question. Neither. I don't want really big sunny days either. I just want it fucking cloudy, overcast, depressing, Sleepy Hollow style. Like, that is the shit. 42. What is your last mistake? Starting this video. It's 35 minutes long. Sorry, bro. My last mistake would be... I spent $50 on decorations, and I don't have $50. I'm poor. I don't even have enough money to feed myself for the next month. Weight loss. Yay! So my last mistake was spending $50 on fucking lights and glitter because I like Christmas. And I decorated my door and wrapped it like a present. It's adorable. Okay. Number 43. Who are you jealous of and why? Elijah Wood. Yeah. He got to go to Hobbiton. Again. Not a huge fan of that bitch. Actually, I'm a huge fan of that bitch, but I am jealous of him. Who's your favorite member of your family? Me. That's not a fair question at all. My favorite member of my cat, I guess? She hates me but deals with me. I don't even want to answer that. Okay, 45. Who was your first kiss with? This dude named Mike who thought he was Kermit. It was stupid. And I kind of regret it. It was weird. Okay, number 46. If your best friend was in the hospital, what would you do? Go to the fucking hospital. How hard? Like, oh, my friend's in the hospital. I'm gonna make a sandwich and eat it and cry. Like, no, you go to the hospital. Pick up some flowers that they're not gonna like and this weird fucking it's a boy, like, teddy bear because they got in a car accident and you wanna let them know that it's a boy even. Yeah, I would just go to the hospital and buy the most ridiculous gift and probably freak the fuck out in the waiting room. I'm not good under stressful situations. I'm not okay with, and when I don't know everything that's going on, I just overthink everything. Like, there was one time that the bus was like 2 minutes late, and instead of thinking, oh, the bus is just running 2 minutes late, I was thinking it's a fucking holiday, or somebody shot up the school, or there's a tornado coming. So if I mean, I overthink fucking everything. So if my best friend's in the hospital because he like broke his leg skateboarding or some shit, I'm assuming he's on fire and the entire building is burning down. So the only way to console myself is to be a jackass in the gift shop. So that would be where I'm at. Not at home eating grilled cheese, which would probably be what I wanted to do. But best friend in the hospital, gotta do it. Okay, number 47. Would you rather love and get your heart broken or never love at all? So if you love and get your heart broken, and that's the end of the story, why would you want to? I would rather just be reading comics. I don't want to never love at all. I don't want to love and get my heart broken. I just don't give a shit right now. I guess I would go for love and get your heart broken because self-esteem boost and then it crushes it back down, reality check, and possible hating of yourself until you feel better. Which is great. Emotional roller coaster. And roller coasters are fun, so that's gotta be fun, right? Right? Cool. Have you ever cried at school? Yeah. Yes, I did. I went through breakup the week before finals, so I was already like crazy stressed for finals, and then the person I was living with back home decided to break up with me a week before that, so I had finals coming up in a week. I had no way of getting home a week after that, and no idea where home was actually going to be because I lived with the dude. So in the middle of econ it was econ, which is great. So he was going over like supply and demand curves and like I don't even know anymore because I'm not a business major anymore, but it was some complicated shit. And I'm just going to assume it was like supply and demand of like cigarettes and taxing and all that shit. No, sitting there like, taxes? we did our taxes together. And I just started, like, bawling and went to the bathroom and never came back. And it's a good thing it was the end of the semester because I left my book there and I never picked it up. And I bought it, so that's great. When's the last time you laughed hysterically? That would be today. I always laugh hysterically, and I have no excuse for it. I think I was watching some stupid show like Family Feud. That shit is hilarious, and it pisses me off at the same time. Like, some of their answers are stupid, and it just irks me. So, I was laughing hysterically at the TV, and I don't remember exactly what show it was. It was probably something horrible, like Breaking Amish or something, because Amish people are funny. That's not right to say, but they'll never see it, so oh, I'm a horrible person. Okay, have you ever had a clerical, oh my god, clerical is not that word. Have you ever had you cervical, what the fuck? Okay, here is how this question is worded, and you can understand my confusion. Have you ever had you cervical cancer jab if you're a girl? Have I ever had I cervical cancer jab? What's a cervical cancer jab? Is it a job? The clerical job? This question, just, I don't understand. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm scared. 51. What food would you eat for a whole year without eating anything else? Bacon. Bacon. Maybe with cheese on top. Just because I can't go a year without cheese. Or cheese bread. Oh my god. Bacon cheese bread. That shit would be delicious. Can't go wrong with bacon cheese bread. Damn. Number 52. Would you be able to travel the world in 80 days? No. I would get the fuck lost. I don't know where I'm going. I go to I'm inside of Walmart sometimes, and I'm like in the like fucking cell phone aisle, and I'll be like, where am I? Am I in Kmart? Where's the food? I'm hungry. Like, I get so confused. So if I was going to travel the world in 80 days, I'd probably end up like at the North Pole being like, where's my coat? It's cold. I was in Hawaii. This is a fucking cold summer for Hawaii. Yeah. Number 53. Do you have a Twitter? Yep. kaylarrrg with 3 R's and a G. That's my Twitter. And I live tweet football games, so don't ever follow me if you don't like football. It sucks. 54. Do you cry at children in need? I know how this is supposed to be, like, do you see a child in need and it makes you sad, like on the TV, like these people, this is a horrible thing to be laughing at. Like, if you see those commercials on TV where they're like, this person hasn't eaten in like 6 years, and I know that's worded, so like, do you cry when you see those commercials? But all I'm thinking is that you see a kid who's like needing help tying their shoes, and you just run up to them and start sobbing in their face. So, yes, I do that as often as possible. Oh my god, that's great. Number 55, and this is the end. Aren't you excited? Have you got a handshake with anyone? If so, who? This is the worst question to end with. Do I have a secret handshake with anyone? No. I don't. Like, people. Okay, have you read the statistic that 7 out of 10 people that you shake hands, it's either 5 out of 10 or 7 out of 10, that the people that you shake hands with have just masturbated without washing their hands? Yeah, think about that the next time you want to fucking shake hands with somebody. I have shaken hands with people. Shook hands? Shaken bacon hands? Bacon hands. I have shook hands with people for, like, interviews, but other than that, no. Oh, the dentist. I shook hands with a dentist, but it wasn't some secret, like, hey, I'm gonna be your dentist. It's like, no, which would have been amazing. I would go to the dentist every day, which I practically do, but I don't have a secret handshake with anybody. A secret game. Well, not secret, it's the marching band game where you're like, boosh, and the other person goes like, boom. But, no handshake. Depressing. Wasn't this a great video? Isn't everyone excited? It's 1:30. Can't see without my glasses. Okay, so that was a survey. If you're still watching, I am so sorry. This is ridiculous. Okay. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.